that skincare, as I like to say. We are so privileged and proud to have Dr. Paul Nassif here at HSN. Maybe you've seen him on Botched if you're aware of his accolades. We all love him personally. But you have to remember, he looks at getting you better skin from the inside out. Now, what's interesting about Dr. Nassif, and this is his last show of the visit, it is a power hour. He can do a lot of amazing miracle things on the skin with his scalpel. But then you have to remember, even if he's made those, cosmetic and surgical changes on the skin, your skin does age, even after something like that. But what is aging faster than anything else in our body? Well, if you've looked in the mirror, you have tech neck, it's that neck area. Well, here's what we're doing for you today, and here's what I encourage you to do. If you go to hsn.com, and again, I can't stop you, basically you will find one of his neck and DecoLift. This is a firming complex, but we're not giving you one. We're giving you a second full size. So it's not even like you get like a little trial offer, a little, buy one in a little sachet or a sample. These are your 2 full powerhouse sizes. It is, wow, that's a whopper of a price cut, I'll tell you right now. $41 off that HSN price. There is no auto ship on this. I just want to give you a heads up there. It is free shipping. It is $13.75 on your credit card. But, I keep referring to Dr. Nassif, and Dr. Nassif, I want to get you out here because even if someone does have the privilege of doing a surgical procedure with you, even prior to this whole COVID situation, women and men are seeing that neck area age a lot faster than it has ever aged in history. You must see men and women do this all the time, right? They come into the office and like, I just want this to change. I just want this lifted. So that it's no surprise to you that this has been another superhero in the line, right?
Oh, I mean, the Deco Neck Complex, and let's talk about that, Shannon. And I want to give a little medical lesson, but while I'm talking, there's probably about 10 to 12 before and afters. I want you to just kind of stare at them as you're relaxing and I'll talk over them. And I want you to start looking at them now. And what happens is as we age, the number one thing that we damage, especially growing up, especially my age, we use like baby oil on our skin and our chest and our neck. And we did a lot of damage. And what you're doing is you're looking at décolletés and necks. And these are a total of 3.4 ounces, which will last you probably about a good 4 to 5 months. These are 6 to 8 weeks, these befores and afters. And what happens is when we say, okay, let's do a neck lift, which I do all the time, and patients come in and they pull the neck just like you did, Shannon. Well, they're lifting up the skin, which is fine. I can do that. But they get rid of the wrinkles while they pull. I can't do that. And unfortunately, what we call the healing units inside the skin, and look at these befores and afters, by the way, how incredible they are. They're called sebaceous units, sebaceous glands. There's not a lot in the neck and décolleté. There's more in the face. And that means your neck and your décolleté can get damaged easier. So, almost like a tree, as we age, the tree will get more rings around it. Unfortunately, you get these radial lines around the neck. And so what I did is I created my neck deck complex, and I actually wanted to get a firm, smooth, and again, our goal is to tighten the appearance of the face, the wrinkles. We want to help with the dryness. We want to take care of the skin tone. We want a more youthful appearance because that's what every one of us wants, especially to the neck and deck, which is damaged dramatically. And we got peptides, we got Aquaxyl to hydrate, and then we have my ethyl ascorbic acid, which is my stable form of vitamin C, and that helps fight against these free radical aggressors that age you. And again, the neck and the hands are the toughest areas that we have to fix. And again, it's not like you can go and do a lot of things for the neck skin. And so this is why I'm bringing it to you. And you can see, whenever we have time here, you can see Sue or Donna applying it to the neck and décolleté. You can use this twice a day. And what you're going to do is you're going to use that first, and then you're going to follow it up with the Hydra Screen. And as a matter of fact, you see how you rub this in. And you can bring this up just above your jawline to help tighten the jaw area. And again, this goes down to the décolleté, and especially this is the area where we've actually damaged, growing up, just going out, if you're not wearing sunscreen all the time or it's a little bit too late, you've already done the damage, or you haven't, you want to start, this is the DecoNeck Complex, and with 3.4 ounces, it's going to last you a long time, Shannon.
You know, doctor, the thing is, I think for a lot of us out there, we go, what am I gonna do? We kind of throw up our hands, we say, okay, that was the neck my mom had, that was the neck my grandmother had, and we think, okay, there's nothing we can do. But first of all, you're aging faster than ever in history. I mean, that neck area is aging faster than your mom, than your grandmother, than your great-grandmother, because we are looking down. I mean, we got a great cell phone, today's special next hour, but we're looking down at our tablets, we're looking down at our cell phones, we're looking down at our computers. So that being said, you need to have the right treatment. So even if we were just doing this, now remember, this just, if you go to hsn.com right now, basically for the price of admission, you would get one of these amazing, people love Dr. Nassif's products, but basically one for the price of admission. We're not doing that. For this show, for this hour, we are including another full size. So another full size. Doctor, since there is no auto ship on this, so if I keep them sealed, could I stock up, or what would you recommend in terms of shelf life there?
You have about 2 years unopened.
Oh, wow.
And so you can use this, yes. I mean, this is something that no matter what, you know, you don't want to go visit to the doctor, and no matter what, the doctor is going to have a hard time taking care of the wrinkles. So this is a product that you will use every day for as long as you want to continue keeping your neck look fantastic. And again, you're never too late to start, because again, you saw those befores and afters, and those before and afters talk for themselves. You saw the smoothing out. You saw the better tone of the skin, the firmness. You saw the fine lines and wrinkles disappearing on these photos, befores and afters. Take a look at these. Take a look, and again, this is why, you know, when you're looking down, as you mentioned, Shannon, that tech neck, you're looking down, your neck will get more wrinkles the more you look down. And unfortunately, as we're doing Zoom and Skype and everything and all this virtual you know, meetings that we're going to, you are getting more damage and more wrinkles to your neck. So how many of you out there, I want to see you guys raise your hands if I can see you right through my little camera screen here on my computer. How many of you have a little bit of damage, a little bit of wrinkles, a little bit of that loose skin, a little bit of poor texture in your neck and your décolleté? If you do, this is your product. And this is something, again, you can start in your 30s and use this for the rest of your life. It's transformational to your skin. And again, as a facial plastic surgeon, I know the skin. I know what the neck skin looks like from the underneath, from that surface. And it is nothing like even the cheek skin. It's a lot thinner. It doesn't have what we call these aggressor glands to help to make it heal well. And that's why the neck, it gets damaged easily with sun and these free radical aggressors. So that's it.
It really does. Hey, by the way, I'm going to just do, you know, if you go to hsn.com, or if you were shopping for one of these, remember, it's actually more to get one. So it's actually more money to buy one than you're spending to get both today and for this show. Of course, if you are new to HSN, you probably recognize Dr. Paul Nassif, whether you're a fan of his show Botched or not. You do need to understand he looks at your skin from the inside out, and especially an area of the skin that requires targeted treatment. He is basically, for less than the cost of one, giving you 2 of these fabulous neck and décolleté creams. But moreover, you have a flex pay of $13.75. You have free shipping. Those are interest-free payments, but you also have a 30-day return policy. So use this. You've got 30 days to look in the mirror. If you have been doing this, if you've been doing the whole thing where you're kind of pulling back that skin, you're going, gosh, I wish, or, you know, someday I'd love to have some kind of, you know, lift or pull, or, and again, I'm not comparing this, you know, to some, you know, a surgical procedure, but you do have to understand, even if you did have the wherewithal to have Dr. Nassif do a neck lift or a procedure on you, the skin does age after that fact. And you know, and that's just it, Dr. Nassif. Whether someone does go to your office or your practice or not and has a lift or something like that, well, once you've done your magic, The body still keeps aging. The body still keeps doing what it does. I mean, we still go back to looking at the laptops and the cell phones and the tablets. So you still have to have that maintenance kit or toolkit, don't you?
Oh yeah, you have to. I mean, even before you have to use it, because remember, anything I do, even though you'll be swollen for the first week or so, you're going to have no lines and wrinkles because of the swelling. But once it goes down, those wrinkles come back because, again, I'm trying to get you to treat the skin, because everything I do is underneath the skin, and this is where we're trying to give you a transformation so that you are rejuvenated and you are so much happier that, hey, you know what, I'm glad I did this for myself. My skin looks better, I feel better, and that's what it's all about, especially since we're doing all these, video calls and bending our neck, which creates more wrinkles.
Well, and doctor, when you see these before and afters, I think for a lot of us out there, we want to take control. You can take control of your skin. You can take control of that aging process. We're also just saving you a lot of bang for your buck. You would spend more for one than you are spending to get the two here today and for this power hour. Last show of the visit, as we said. Hey, we've got about 20 minutes left with Dr. Paul Nassif, and then I will have one of your last looks.